Welcome back for a very exciting video. My husband and I are in New York City and we are here with some of our best friends. We are going to be spending a few days here for the Christmas time. Today's December 4th, so today is Thursday and we're staying until Sunday. And so we have a lot of exciting things planned and I thought it'd be so fun to bring you guys along for a little vlog of our trip and just to have this to look back on, because I know I'm going to just love everything we do and reminisce on it. And so this morning we flew here from Atlanta to JFK and then rode a taxi all the way to our hotel. We're staying at the Belvedere Hotel, which is right near Times Square. Let me show you our view from our room. We're on the 14th floor and so we have a pretty good view. We are very hungry because we did not get a chance to eat lunch because the traffic and the taxi ride just took so long. So we're going to find somewhere to get some lunch/dinner and then head to the Lyric Theater, which is pretty close to our hotel. And tonight we're seeing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and Tom Felton is playing in it live. And so we're so excited to see him, big Harry Potter fans. So that's our plan for this evening, and I'll bring you guys along for all of it, and we're going to do all of the Christmas things, and just so excited for all the things to come. We are in Times Square. We're going to a burger place called 7th Street Burger. I found it on TikTok, so we'll see how it is. So I found this place on TikTok and it was so incredibly delicious. If you love a smash burger, it was amazing. Me and Drew both got double burgers and they were like thin and just perfect with like the crispness on the outside. The only thing is there's not much seating inside, but there's 2 tables outside and we just stood up at one of these. So we have about an hour before we're gonna head to the theater where Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is. So we're just gonna walk around and vibe and maybe go in a few stores. Croissant cube.
I don't look real. There's no way that's real.
It looks like a piece of wood. We are in the New York Public Library and it's free entry and it is so beautiful in here, and these owls on the tree are giving Hedwig. Let me show you. From Harry Potter. So beautiful. So we walked in, they had a gift shop, but it wasn't very big. It was mostly though like Harry Potter and the Cursed Child type of things. So a lot of it was, honestly it looked like most of it except for like some of the candy stuff is exclusive to here. But apparently they redid this and renovated this entire theater just for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, so every little detail is just so beautiful. I did not get a butterbeer because they're $17 for reference. In the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, they're $10. Gatlin and Bethany did get butterbeers. I tried them. They were sweeter than the ones in the Wizarding World. Still really good though, but very, very sweet. And the topping on top, it's, so if you've had it in the Wizarding World, it's like creamy, like thick, really butterscotchy flavor and not that sweet. But here it looked like it was just like also kind of the same texture as the icy. It was good, but not as good as the Wizarding World ones in my opinion. So I decided to actually get this cup of candy. It does come in this souvenir cup, which is cute, and I love that. I love that it comes in that. But something about the sour candy was just calling my name. So here are our seats. Pretty good. We're like row T. I think Z is the highest, I guess. Anyway, let me zoom in so you can see the details of the stage. And all of the details around us are so intricate and beautiful. All of these little dragons, just like so specially made and beautiful, and so much attention to detail. So I am so very excited to be here, and I'll report back with what we think.
Nice to meet you.
Can we get a picture?
Draco, Mal. Wait, you in Gryffindor? I don't sign for Gryffindor.
Today is day 2 of our trip. Last night, as you saw, we went to Harry Potter and the Cursed Child at the Lyric Theater. The show was really, really great. It was awesome to see Tom Felton in person. We just all loved the show too. It was great. I would highly recommend if you like Harry Potter. We ended up going outside to the stage door, which is like right outside the exit, to wait for the cast to come out, mainly just Tom Felton. As you saw, I got a good video of him. It took forever for him to actually come out. We were absolutely freezing out there, but it was great. He stopped in front of us and talked to this little boy for a minute, and it was just so sweet. And then we went back to the hotel and walked out because we were all so tired. But today we are planning on just kind of staying in like the same general area and just doing whatever. We are gonna go to Ralph's Coffee this morning and then maybe walk around Central Park. We bought tickets to Top of the Rockefeller Center, Top of the Rock, at 2:40 p.m. and then tonight we have a dinner reservation at a place called Valerie's at 7. But besides that, we're just gonna kind of do whatever we want. Right now it's 8:49 and we are about to head out to go get some coffee. It is so cold right now. I don't know the temperature, but it's like in the 20s. We're very bundled up, but it's feeling very Christmassy, just feeling excited. So we came to this Ralph's that was near our hotel, and it's actually just a truck. So we're gonna go to the one in Central Park, or it's near Central Park, but the line is absolutely insane. Waited like an hour and a half at Ralph's Coffee outside. So frigid. We all got lattes. I got an iced gingerbread latte, and then they all got hot gingerbread latte. Tasted exactly the same. I tasted Drew's, but it was genuinely so delicious. Definitely not worth an hour and a half wait, but the lattes were so good. Like creamy, amazing coffee flavor. And then we got this cute espresso saucer cup, and it was 25 bucks for the cup, which I thought was great because I was prepared to spend 40, so it was perfect. We find out when we get up there. We were standing in the line for to go, and if we would have stood in the line or put our name in and then just kind of walk around in the store, then it would have been like 40 minutes just to go up there and be like, hey, can I put my name in? So that was a little frustrating to find out. But now we're in Central Park because we went to the Ralph's that was right next to Central Park. Right now it's like a little after noon. And then we have our Top of the Rock lookout at 2:50. It did get cloudy, so hopefully we can still see some. And the bagels this morning, I just found that place on Maps, and they were decent. Well, mine was decent. Everyone else got a burrito, and they said theirs were like decent too. So we were just hungry and needed some food. Just have to document that a few snow flurries did just fall. It's almost 1 right now, so we're headed over to Rockefeller Center just to browse and look in the stores and stuff, and then go to the top floor. After that, I'm really excited to see the view. I just hope that we can see it. The clouds don't look like they're super low, so I can still see some skyscrapers from where we are now, like the tops of them. So hopefully we will have a beautiful view up there. We are on top of the rock right now, and thank the Lord that it's not super cloudy, so we can see everything, and it's very beautiful. Here's Central Park. It looks so small. Let me zoom in. Whoops. It's such a cool view, though. So there's this, I don't even know what it is, like chairlift thing. Look at this guy. I mean, it's kind of cool. Barnes & Noble. So this is not like the huge Barnes & Noble. If you know about New York and stuff, there's a gigantic one. I think it actually might be the biggest one that there is, but we're gonna go to that one tomorrow. We just saw this one on 5th Avenue. Top of the Rock was amazing. It was beautiful. And then we walked around Rockefeller Center, like the plaza area, since we had kind of a big breakfast, and then we had those 2 coffees, which the second one I got was a blue bottle. It was amazing. I got a cafe mocha latte, and it was so good. Sorry, I had to move because I was in the way of some people, but it was so good, and like genuinely loved it. Both the lattes today were like 9s out of 10, which is honestly insane. I was not expecting that. I would highly recommend both of them, but not Ralph's if you have to wait that long. Didn't really eat lunch, and we were kind of hungry, so we went to just now get pizza. We were trying to get cheap pizza, so we went to this place called Two Bros. They had this deal. It was $4.99 for 2 slices and a can of soda. It was good. It was very mid. I would probably rate it like 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, like very mid, but like good nonetheless. Literally $2, and I got a water, so it was like $10 total. And now we're just kind of browsing around, hanging out. We're about to go find the Harry Potter section in this Barnes & Noble. This one is 3 stories, so we're gonna go downstairs and go to the basement story, and then at 7 we have a dinner reservation.
I was a little early.
little corner of our hotel room, and it's super dingy over here, but we ended up going to dinner, like I said, at Valerie's. Our friends ordered bao buns, and they're actually really good. I didn't love the green stuff that was on top of them. I don't know what it was, but I loved the actual like fried shrimp with like a sweet chili sauce, and then the bun, and it was really good. So I actually got a burger, and it's just not what you should get there. Don't get that if you get there. But it was decorated very pretty for Christmas. I got the burger with Parmesan truffle fries. They were okay. I'll probably rate it like 3 out of 10, honestly. Nonetheless, I thought it was like a good, moody, Christmassy vibe. So just walked back to the hotel, and that's where we are now. Tomorrow I'm really excited because we have another just like full day. My ring actually said I had 26,000 steps today, almost 27,000, which is crazy. And I wore my Diodora shoes, which are like not cute. They're my gym shoes, but they were just so comfortable, and my feet feel perfectly fine. So I'm so thankful for that. Tomorrow morning we have to wake up kind of early. We're actually gonna ride the subway to the bottom of like the New York Peninsula, and we're going to the 9/11 museum at 9 a.m. is our time. After that, we are going to most likely cross the Brooklyn Bridge and maybe get some pizza right there, and then we're just gonna walk and make our way back up and hit some different spots. I want to go to La Cabra, courtesy of TTP. That's the point. They always recommend there. I want to get the cardamom bun and then a latte. Also want to go to Cafe Paradiso, which is like the brown butter oat latte. The Harry Potter store, and even more, but shower is running now, so I'm gonna go, but I'll see you guys in the morning. We rode the subway to bring us down to the bottom of the peninsula to come to the 9/11 Memorial Museum, and it was so easy, literally the easiest thing ever. There was barely anybody on there too, which was amazing, but it is Saturday, so there's no commuters or anything. But we just tried to go to this coffee shop. It was in this like mall type place, but it's closed. Our time is approaching, so we're just gonna go ahead and go in, and then afterward find somewhere. Actually, I have 2 places saved that I want to go to, so we might try to make our way over to those. We just went to this coffee shop called Blank Street Coffee. I got a blondie, vanilla, caramel, cookie butter, and miso, which kind of freaked me out, but it's actually good. Now we are going to McNally Jackson, which is a bookstore, and this one is so cute. I found it on TikTok, and it's right on the harbor, and then we'll walk over to the Brooklyn Bridge, which I've never been to. Back to the coffee earlier, I would probably rate it 7 out of 10 if you're wondering. So I like to rate everything. We just went on the Brooklyn Bridge, but we decided not to go all the way across because it was just gonna be so much walking. And now we kind of split up with our friends. They had some things they wanted to do, and we had some things we want to do. So me and Drew are now going to grab lunch at Pasta de Pasta. We're taking the subway to get there. We went to Pasta de Pasta, which I found on TikTok. It was so good. I got fettuccine alfredo, and Drew also got that, and he had a chicken on his, and he let me try some of his chicken. It was amazing. Would highly recommend. Overall, I would rate that place 8 out of 10. Thankfully, we must have gone at a good time because there's like no line. But when we left, the line was super long, like out the door. Then we walked to Barnes & Noble, well, the Strand bookstore first, which was truly insane. I think I found that from a booktuber, Rachel Catherine. It was just so packed in there. It was not enjoyable. We just kind of walked in, went upstairs, came downstairs, walked out. And then we walked to Barnes & Noble. We had to walk through, it was like the Union Square area, and they're having a market, Union Square Market. Now we are going to Levain Bakery, which I am so excited to try. I've wanted to try these cookies for years. So we're gonna go there, and then we're going to the Harry Potter store, which I am just so excited for. The Harry Potter store was so crowded as expected, but it was absolutely amazing, and I would totally want to go back, like not at Christmas time and on a weekday in the morning probably, just so it would be a little less packed. We ended up getting frozen butterbeer, and then we got an ornament and those magnets that I showed. I think I showed magnets. There is a survey you could do, or this QR code you could scan to get 15% off your purchase of $30 or more. The total, I forget what it was before the percent off, but it was nice to have that because it was more than $30. We ended up getting butterbeer as well, and it came with those little cups that it was in, the souvenir cups, and the butterbeer was amazing. It honestly tasted just like Wizarding World's, like at Universal. We had heard from a few YouTubers that we watched that the topping, like the white part, the cream, was different, and maybe it had a slight different texture, like a little smoother. The one at Universal usually has bubbles on it, but that was really the only difference. It tasted amazing. like just so delicious. So that was great. We love the frozen butterbeer. I think it is just not super overpoweringly sweet. But yeah, now we are on the way back to the hotel for just a break. We have just been going all day. At 1 p.m. I checked and I already had 13,000 steps. We're just in need of a little break. I think it's like 5 p.m. right now, but it feels so dark because the sunset here is 4:30. Good morning. It is the next day. We are leaving today. I still wanted to go try Cafe Paradiso, TikTok viral coffee shop. I think this Soho area. Our flight is at 1, so we want to get to the airport by 11. So we left our hotel at 7:30 to come to this coffee shop, and we got the salted brown butter oat latte, and it's on tap. So we're just talking about how we don't really know like how they make it or like keep it fresh, or if it's like instant espresso or something. It's actually pretty good. I was scared that it was gonna be overhyped, and there actually was a long line. It opened at 8 and we got there like 8:10. I would probably rate this a 7.5. It's like creamy and it has good flavor. It's like salted brown butter and oat latte. I think it's made with oat milk. So, or said they're like house-made oat milk. So yeah, now we're gonna go check and see if La Cabra doesn't have a line. Then I'm gonna get a cardamom bun. It is a few days later now. We ended up having a super long travel day. It shouldn't have been that long because our flight back was only like 2 hours, but our flight ended up getting delayed, and then when we got to the airport, we were delayed like getting into a gate because there's a lot of fog, and we had 7 planes in front of us waiting on a gate, which was crazy. We had a very long travel day, and then we finally got home probably, I think it was around like 10 or so, and we had left that morning around 9:30 from our hotel. So it just felt like such a long day. I mean, I know that's not necessarily like the longest travel day, but from New York City to South Carolina, it was just insane. But I thought I would just show you guys a little haul of what we got in New York City. It really wasn't too many things, but I just didn't really show any of it while we were there. So I thought that'd be fun to end off this with a little haul. And I also wanted to tell you guys, so I've mentioned before how I love how one of my favorite YouTubers, Brianna Woodbine, who does like Disney vlogs, and she also does like day in her life vlogs and stuff like that. Well, she always does these 3 favorites of the day or 3 favorites of the trip or whatever. I just like love that concept, and so I thought I would share my 3 favorites of the trip with you guys. Number 1, top, just like all of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, getting to see Tom Felton in person. The play was just truly so amazing. It was so cool how they did the magic in the play, and it was just like, how are they doing that? Because it looked like real magic on stage. So that was awesome. The Harry Potter store was so cool, and the butterbeer was just amazing. It was so good to have butterbeer because we usually go to Universal multiple times every year. This is the first year in like 4 years that we haven't gone. Like 2025, we won't have gone in the calendar year, which is crazy. So that was really fun. And then I just loved getting Blank Street coffee and then going and walking to McNally Jackson, the bookstore. It was just great vibes, and I really loved that. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys what we got. So we got this cute, a little espresso cup from Ralph's. I love this. I think it was like $26 or $25, but it is just so adorable. I've put it on my floating shelf, which is where my camera is sitting now. And then we got these magnets from the Harry Potter store. I loved these as well. I just thought they were really cool and cute, and we'll just always keep them on the fridge. And then we got 2 ornaments that I'll show you. So we got this one. Oh, it still has the price on it. LOL, I need to take that off. But this was like from one of those tacky New York stores. We were like, we really need to get an ornament and we don't know where we're going to be able to find one that's like New York specific. So we just got this just to commemorate our time there. We also got this Harry Potter Honeydukes ornament. We got this from the Harry Potter store. This isn't necessarily special to New York or the Harry Potter store. They have this at Universal, but we were like, we'll know that we got it in New York, so we got that one and I love it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I hope that you really enjoyed this vlog because I loved filming it and just being able to look back on these memories. And I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season so far, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Where'd they go?